Hi, Jayme.
Hi.
So here at CIMBA, we have the pleasure of knowing you already, but could you please introduce yourself and let us get to know you a little bit more?
Sure. I am Jayme Ringleb. I am the Associate Director of Academic Programs here at CIMBA. Currently, I'm living in Raleigh, North Carolina, but I've bopped all over the United States and in Italy for a little while. I am married and have a small dog named Archie.
That is very nice. And you have been involved with CIMBA in many ways along the years, from undergrad to the MBA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did a summer session in, I think, 2006, and then the MBA part-time from 2009 to 2011 while working in the front office.
Okay, and so since your MBA, where has life taken you?
A lot of different places. I went back to South Carolina for a few months and then moved to Oregon to do an MFA, and then moved to Florida on the other side of the United States to do a PhD, and then moved up to Raleigh in North Carolina because I got a professorship at Meredith College, a small women's college in Raleigh, and was there for 3 years as an assistant professor and endowed chair.
You mentioned your role here at CIMBA, and that gets involved with a lot of projects. Can you give us a short overview of what you're working on?
Sure. So while I'm stateside, I'm learning the ways that CIMBA works there, how it works in Iowa, what the kind of processes are, and I'm getting to know all of our partner institutions, what their needs are, what their students' needs are, and how CIMBA can satisfy those. And then I come over here for a few weeks, typically during the CAP week, the CIMBA Advantage Program week, to train Genesis.
Of this journey, what has been the most fulfilling aspect so far?
There have been a lot of rewarding parts of the journey. I think my passion is in interacting with students. I love teaching and learning with them, and being able to see the ways that they really invest in the inevitable change that they experience during their study abroad or their time abroad has been the most kind of impactful part for me. It was in making the decision to move from the professorship into CIMBA full-time back in August, the thing that made me say, hey, I want to dedicate my life to this.
Okay, thank you. So now that you're back at CIMBA, so to speak, a couple of things where CIMBA can start to evolve and grow even more.
I think for a long time, CIMBA has been at the forefront of what leadership really is, what it really means, and how students can prepare themselves for leadership positions and teamwork within business environments. You know, I think at this point, the phrase "since COVID" is heard a lot. But particularly in terms of the way that COVID impacted all of us on an emotional and a kind of soft skills level, I think that the adapting needs of the business environment are things that CIMBA is and should continue to is paying attention to and should continue to pay attention to. So evolving with businesses, evolving with students, and the ways that things are seemingly drastically changing and evolving will be CIMBA's largest challenge.
Okay, thank you, and I can't wait to see you more around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.